This secret dies with you.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast, the last podcast you'll ever listen to.
Your final bros are here. It's Brian Hopper-LaGrasta and Shane Pussy Dick, Pussy Ass, Pussy Dick, String Cheese Ass, Pussy Dick Down, Pussy Dick Smith. Joined by the Cannibal Gypsy himself, Mike G, and Maddie with the stick. We are here and getting hot.
We're here. We're queer.
It's sequel September, and we always bring you the realest, biggest movies in sequel September. That's why we're doing I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, a straight-to-video piece of shit.
It's hot.
Whoa.
It's spicy. They've referenced the Slicker Man,
They
Fisherman
do.
Slicker,
The Slicker
the
Fisherman.
Slicky Dicker.
It's big. It's fun. That's how I would describe this movie. Why are your knees red? You got red knee?
Yeah, I think it's from like the excitement when I did that.
Oh, they're red.
What are you on your knees for,
There's an
Shane?
ointment for that shit.
I don't know.
How's your pot drink?
You drinking pot?
So apparently this drink, Uncle Arnie's iced tea lemonade, it's infused with 10 milligrams of THC.
And you are a big pot guy.
You love it.
Not really. But this drink, it hits.
Does it taste or smell like pot?
Maybe a little.
Did you do a lot in Amsterdam? Pre or post kill?
None.
So just kill.
None of that
So you were
either.
totally sober killing those women.
Okay.
Those were
not-
sober
not a real-
kills.
not a real
Sober
thing that
kills.
happened. You know
Wait
what?
a few weeks, we won't be as sober. Get it?
Oh, yeah, because we're going to be reviewing 3 from Hell. Spoiler.
Yeah, I want to be fucked up for that episode.
I think we all need to be.
I
We
wanna be
need
dead.
to be fucked up.
I actually wish I was dead.
My God.
That was dark.
That was
Better than reviewing 3 from Hell or even this movie. We're really letting the people down with these movies. You have to sit through I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer
Classic.
and 3 from Hell back to back. That's rough because,
But then there's a good payoff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so we won't go that far into the future.
where are we watching this? Is this? I think it's Amazon.
I think
Prime,
it's
right?
Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. You're like, okay, they did the first 2 with Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's not in this one. Straight to video. I get it. That's kind of like the Return to House on Haunted Hill vibe.
Well, think of it, like who's going to be the starter to replace Jennifer Love Hewitt?
I don't know.
So this movie's what, 06?
Yeah,
Who
something
was
that.
like the hot chick in 06?
I'll tell you who it is.
Who's
Who's
the baddie in 06? Matt, fact check 06
Brooke
baddies.
Nevin?
Brooke Nevin?
That's what I'm saying.
Tori DeVito?
Is that Danny's daughter?
It might be.
No, it's not. I've looked that up because I was curious.
Are you looking up 06 baddies?
I'm not. I can.
You should, because I asked you to.
The thing is, right, and I don't want to take shots at people.
What?
But the acting in this movie is so abysmal.
Oh.
That it's like,
Especially the guy from Final Destination 2.
that it's like sort of bordering on greatness.
It's bordering on... oh, God.
Are you not entertained?
Okay, I'll say this.
Say it.
The movie wasn't boring,
No, I was not bored.
but...
I actually enjoyed the flow of the movie. I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a boring movie, and it doesn't feel long. It's just bad.
It's not as hot, though. You know, the other movies are hot.
It should have been hot.
There's
loses the-
no Freddie Prince.
He's hot.
There's no what was the guy from the first one? Ryan Lochte? No.
Matthew Lillard.
No.
No, it's Ryan Philippe.
Yeah, right, that guy.
Lochte?
Yeah, Ryan Philippe. I was close.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
There's no Sarah Michelle Gellar. You're getting
Yeah, she's a baddie.
this. You're getting
PJ.
PJ and fucking Paul or whatever these guys' name are. It's just bad. Like the story's bad.
It is. It's shot really badly. That's
Yes,
another thing,
like
too.
this is clearly a straight to video movie.
Yeah.
The fucking editing, dude.
It's
It's
terrible.
horrible.
It gave me like a serious case of like whiplash at some points.
I was also really let down with the villain.
Yeah, that was a huge letdown. Very disappointing.
Yes.
Matt, catch me up on those baddies from 06.
I feel like they couldn't really write the ending, so they're like, let's just fall back on something insane.
Holy fucking
I actually
insane.
think they should have. The take they should have done was it was just someone mimicking the killer from the first two movies.
The killer should have just been fucking PJ.
Yes. Like he faked his death and wanted to kill them or something. Or like it just made no sense. Think of this geographically, right? The fisherman legend happened in Maine.
Great fucking state.
And
We
then
love it.
out of nowhere, that legend travels to Colorado.
To a small town in Colorado, and all these people want to do is move to LA.
Where Colorado's landlocked. They don't even have fishermen.
Yeah, it's
Colorado's a part of that like little 4 thing.
Yeah, it's part of the 4.
they have lakes
What-
on the 4.
Yeah.
What else is in the 4?
Fucking Zona?
Is it Zona? Is it New Mexico?
That sounds right.
And what else?
Oh, fuck.
Utah? That's
Matt,
who,
could
do
be
a
Utah.
fact check on the 4 after like the baddie check though.
Yeah, just Google what
You're-
4
you're gonna
tips
do-
touch.
you're gonna talk about tips touching, and you're gonna talk about 2006 baddies.
Baddies.
So the baddies look up. I already did it. There's way too many series with the name baddies in it. There's a lot of series, potentially some being porn.
Oh, that's fun. But I think he misunderstood. I just wanted like
Girls that were baddies.
I know. I
yeah,
looked
like
at, I'm
who
trying
would
to look
play
it up,
Jennifer
but-
Love Hewitt in this reincarnation of the series? Who was hot back then, Brian?
The mid-2000s?
Was it fucking?
Like, it's too late for Allie Larder, right? She was in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Was she still bad though?
I mean, like, I'm trying to think of, like, peak. Is that, like, Elijah Dushku, or that's still too late for her, too?
Yeah,
Elijah Dushku was in Wrong Turn in 03.
That's a good one. New guy. When did that come out?
02 or 3.
It could be that girl from the new the girl next door.
Here we go.
Oh, Elijah Cuthbert?
She could be one of the baddies.
I got it.
Go.
Top 100 for 2006 on Maxim.
The hot list.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Eva Longoria, Jessica Alba,
Oh, Jessica Alba. Jessica Biel too would have been
Yes,
a baddie in
yes.
this time period.
Lindsay Lohan,
Fuck that.
No, she was a baddie. Are you kidding me?
Oh, Mean
Angelina
Girls.
Jolie,
Fuck her.
Stacey Keebler,
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how we
Cameron
forgot her.
Diaz,
Cameron, the rapper.
Oh, what? Charlize Theron.
Oh, that's another one.
Kate Bosworth,
Yeah.
The Boss?
Which one is that?
uh,
no, I
Keira
was thinking
Knightley,
Beckinsale.
Christina
Kiara?
Milan,
Ooh,
Kristen
Keira.
Bell,
Yeah. Still
Catherine
hot.
Hagel,
No.
Kelly Monaco.
Oh, Marisa Tomei.
She looks good
Let's
to
see,
this day.
Rachel
I think she's like almost dead
Jessica
though.
Simpson, Jamie Lynn Singer.
Jamie Lynn Sigler from The Sopranos.
She plays Meadow. in
Oh,
The
is she
Sopranos.
Susan?
Hold on. Okay, so Matt said her name, right? And Brian said she's from The Sopranos, and I said she played Meadow in The Sopranos. And what was your response to that?
Is she Susan?
Susan Soprano? She was my favorite.
They called her Sweet Sue?
Yeah,
Oh.
Susan Soprano.
That's it. That's the one.
She died season 2.
So, I guess with all that bullshit out of the way.
Avril Lavigne also there.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that you found that. I'm gonna probably be easy on you this episode.
I'm going to punch Mike in the dick as we jump into the spooky pit.
Oh, this is serious.
Oh
This is
my
getting
God.
This is super serious, guys. This is really important. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer was released, like Shane mentioned, in 2006. Great year. The fisherman Slicker is back, but this time he's Nosferatu?
Pretty much.
Film was directed by Sylvain White and stars the likes of big heavy heat stars in this one: Brooke Nevin, David Patkow, Tori DeVito, Ben Easter, and Seth Packard. Yup, you love rabies.
Not really. Not a fan of the disease rabies.
What's your favorite of the diseases?
Actually, what is your favorite STD? I've always
Yeah,
asked
you
this.
probably have a ton.
Ew,
so
no.
lay them out there.
Not answering. I don't have a favorite disease.
Can you look up Google search, Matt? If you were to contract an STD, what is the preferred one to contract?
Yeah, what's like the top one to get?
Would it be?
Type in everyone's favorite STD.
What's the most beatable STD?
Maybe for Magic Johnson, HIV.
Yeah, he fucked his way out of
There's,
that.
I think,
I think he fucked his way into it.
I think HPV is conquerable.
Well, I'll just go with there's someone apparently says people also ask what are the big 3 STDs, so we'll just go with that one.
Now I feel like those are the bad ones.
Which ones can you contract if your tips touch?
Like 4 of them.
You're gonna give me syphilis, aren't you?
What's the one that where you get something on your lip?
Syphilis.
Herpes.
Oh, it could be
it's
both.
herp.
Oh, syphilis, I thought could
No,
be.
I feel like herpes is solid.
It is. You could also get dick herpes.
You could
right?
get dick herpes.
That's tough.
Could get dick wart.
Yeah, the
Dick
wart. Don't you have
warts?
to burn that shit off? You have to get that. Go to the doctor. They
Get that
burn
burned
that
off.
off.
UTI?
That's common. People get UTIs just from holding in their pee.
Or at like some kind of
STIs
acid.
also.
Yeah.
Sexual transmitted infections.
Yeah.
Gross. Well,
Gotta keep your
the
shit-
thing
keep it
about
clean.
these is though that none of these are in the movie.
No, that's good. Let's talk film. Let's talk about Final Podcast. What do we do here? We're gonna review a movie like we do every single week. Review a horror movie, start to finish, bloody gory detail, all the kills, all the hits, all the good ones, all the things that you love. We'll wrap it up in a nice bow with a rating from 1 to 10, and then give you the best kill of the movie.
That is what we do here.
Just you know,
Perfectly summed up.
thank you.
A little, sidebars here and there.
Barely.
No sidebars. We're really all about action. We're all about the film. We get into the heat of it, into the mix of it, into the wart of it.
Yeah, so let's get into the wart of this movie.
I'll let that
'Cause
happen
this
after.
Movie, you know what?
Hold
I'm
the
gonna
phone.
No, because I'm tying
Oh,
this
wow.
back together.
Tie it.
This movie is the STD of the 2000s horror. It's like you catch it and you're just really disappointed that it's there, but eventually it will go away.
I feel like I got an STD with the second one, and this one just really made it much worse. It heightened the disease.
So this is the story about these people in Colorado, and
Boulder?
we'll see that.
Breckenridge.
Breckenridge, yeah. Is it actually?
No, it's a small town, right?
It is a small town. No one wants to be there. They're at the town fair. It's 2 guys,
Aspen?
2 girls, and they have this thing they're going to
They
do.
have this secret.
It's to sum it up pretty much. They're talking about the legend of the fisherman slicker from Maine, and then while they're at the fair, they get attacked by a man in a fisherman slicker outfit. Their friend PJ is going to run away from him by skateboarding off the top of a building. However, the idea, right, is that their one friend posed as the fisherman slicker, and it was a big prank on the town. But somehow, and this is what pissed me off to even start this movie, the mats that PJ was supposed to land on were moved. Wouldn't PJ have noticed the mats not there?
Yeah, I don't know.
When he rolled down and jumped?
He tied a Jamie Thomas off of the
Yeah.
roof, and it was a pretty large height. But apparently, they were setting up mattresses there, so
Yeah.
we would fall down on the cushioned mattresses. Yeah, I mean, like, I think you would want to know that's there before you jump to your death. That's very high, and you're not. I mean, he may be a very good skater. Who the hell knows? But like, literally, that's very, very, very high.
Right. And also, like, he's going down really fast. And he, like you said, Jamie Thomas has to jump really far. Like, this guy's not fucking in Tony Hawk. Like,
No.
And it wasn't even a big mattress. So he had to be precise anyway to hit the mattress.
For sure. Yeah.
But instead, his precision's even better when you think about it, because he perfectly center impales himself through a tractor.
The widest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, that thing just gutted his like entire torso.
Also, what was the point of the prank? What are they doing?
They were scaring the town.
They're trying to keep it alive, I guess, like scare the town, but to what end, I don't know.
Right.
Are they, I don't get it.
if we're gonna talk about some context prior to this happening, you do know that PJ was like going, like he was in his training, like
Yeah.
I think for the like military, and his
Dad's the sheriff.
his dad's the sheriff. His cousin is going to be the character that gets into a relationship with the main chick. But right now he's not in a relationship. He's just that loser dude that's trying to get with her. But like he's kind of hot and she's into it. But she's dating Kobe, who's the asshole,
Yeah.
who's going away to Cali. And she's going to meet up with him in a year or something, in some time.
Yes.
And they're going to meet up there. And then there's the other girl, Zoe, who's going to be in a rock band.
She's a fucking superstar.
She's trying to be the next Tomb Raider. but she's just in a rock band. And then there's the other guy that's in the Fisherman Slicker, and that's
Roger.
Roger's in the Fisherman Slicker.
Is that a silo count, Brian?
That's a double. Was that a two
That's
side?
two side.
Ever go to a silo party? This is lit.
That's tight.
So let's get to the silo party. I'll bridge us in so we could talk silo.
Well, Shane, you're not going to talk about the Great Cornfield Pact?
That's why I want to talk about it to
Okay.
bridge us into the silo. So basically, once they realize PJ has died, Roger, Colby, Zoe, and the main girl, which is the one person I forgot their name,
She's a photographer.
they're going to meet in the cornfield, and they're going to be like, oh my God, we have to tell someone. And they do the thing that they do in the original. It's like, I'll fucking kill you if you tell anyone. So Colby cuts his own arm with the hook, and he's like, this dies with us tonight.
The secret dies with us because he had to cut his arm because that's where the guy hit him, and he needed to make
He had
the
a fake
story
cut, so now
work.
he needed a real cut.
Shane, her name's Amber.
Amber. Okay, thank you. So now let's talk silo party, because we're cutting to a year later. We're all meeting back up at the silo party. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's drinking their THC infused Uncle Arnie's iced tea lemonade.
Shout out Arnie. Do you know one time on a road trip, me and Brian had a silo count that went up to like, I think 200?
Yeah, it was
That's a lot of silo.
We were counting tons of silo.
Yeah, Pennsylvania
been in
is full of it.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was gonna say you must have been in
not-
Pennsylvania.
Every time
Like,
we saw one, like, Psy.
Try Psy.
I've had the hiccups from this.
Oh my God, you good?
You okay? You want
This is
some?
the hiccups. No, you drink it, you bitch.
You want the sweet heat?
Drink it, you bitch.
Can you open this for me, please?
No, I hate you. God.
Some
Why did I put up with
ASMR.
him?
So this is interesting. So now they're at this party, and Kobe's randomly at the party.
Yes, he should be in LA.
Apparently, this has been 1 year after he's no longer in LA. Doesn't communicate with his girl. His girl's there. Kobe's kind of like an asshole.
Is he tight, though? I think so.
I can't tell. It doesn't look like he has much of a neck.
Nah, look, Kobe, you may all know him from Final Destination 2 as the guy who gets a ladder impaled through his face.
Yep.
I never want to see this guy in a movie again.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Like, I don't want to sound like I already do. I sound like an asshole, but I'm really not a fan of this guy's acting.
That's fair.
Like, it just,
Good news for you. He's only in 8 movies. Total.
Oh,
total.
Yeah.
All he got.
And I
Did
can
you see this movie?
And I can guarantee you that you have not seen any of these movies besides this one. I can almost guarantee you.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I'd be really doing myself a disservice if I watched
You're
it.
being really hard on
He's
this
in
dude.
Hootie Boombolati.
That sounds great.
Sounds
Fuck.
awesome.
Yeah, that sounds lit,
Good
dude.
stuff.
What's the actor's name?
His name is Seth Packard.
Oh, no, that's not him though. That's another
That's not
guy.
him?
No.
Yeah, you're looking at someone else.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
that's him. David Packow.
Ah, there you go. Oh, never mind. He's in 52 movies.
Oh God, there's 50.
There
chances I've
is
seen
more.
him. You know,
He's in Man of Steel. Never
What?
mind. Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently.
oh my God, I just remembered another movie this guy's in. And he's such a fucking shit dick in that movie too. Alien vs Predator Requiem. He's the asshole boyfriend in that.
Oh, I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, that movie was horrendous.
Oh.
You couldn't see anything. It was pitch black.
Isn't he in a fucking scary movie? The first one?
No, that's the guy from the. That's he's the guy from Night at the Roxbury, right? You're that the guy from Scary Movie 1 who you're thinking of?
Who's in Night at the Roxbury?
Yeah, isn't he?
The dude that.
Oh, yeah,
I can't think of
I
his
know
name.
who you're talking about.
I just can't think of his
He's
name.
got a weird name.
It's probably why I
He's
can't
also the
think.
dude from White Chicks.
Yes.
You see where I'm coming from, though, right? They kind of look.
Yeah, except that guy's funny as
He
fuck.
is funny.
This guy, rather gouge my eyes out and then feed them to one of Brian's cats.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna try to tailor this back to what we were talking
Oh, yeah,
about
we should
before
do
at,
that.
at the silo party, because like now he's back. He like literally just told her he doesn't care about her. She literally leaves the party. This is all that we needed to know about the party. And that one guy is trying to talk to her. So you know that eventually they're going to start up a relationship or whatever. In any case, she's like, I'm going to get in my truck. Cut to her driving a Jeep Wrangler. Matt, question for you, is Jeep Wrangler a truck?
Probably not.
I appreciate your opinion. I value it. Can you look it up?
Okay.
I want to see those slave fingers get to work.
Get to
Hey.
work.
Oh, he was also the sheriff in Freddy vs. Jason. His name's Lachlan Monroe. Was the guy?
That's
we're
it.
talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen him recently as I think he's in the movie called. Is he in Totally Killer?
When that come out, he is in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in it.
that's a good movie.
He was in
Right,
51 episodes of Riverdale.
Great show.
Fact check. It is a mid-sized sports utility vehicle.
No, so it's not a truck.
No, it's not.
She's like, I'll get in my truck. That's clearly a mid-size SUV.
Yeah, he's a lying piece of shit now too. All right, so we have this whole party. She's mad at her boyfriend, who I don't even know why they're still dating. It's been a year since they've seen each other. It seems like a weird couple.
I gotta interrupt you.
Yeah.
Look at this. Are we gonna tell me that's not like fucking CGI marker?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's what I was trying to get here. So after this whole party thing, Amber goes back home, and her parents are gone because, of course, it's a teens in the early 2000s.
Yep,
They don't have
parents
parents in
don't
any of
exist.
these movies.
Yep, never exist.
There is a letter written by her parents that says, "Dear Amber, take care take care while we're out of town. No parties. Love, Mom and Dad." And it doesn't actually look like it's there.
It's not. It's definitely fucking CGI marker on the white paper. Like, it just doesn't look real.
Or the film quality's that bad.
Yeah. Or
It's one or the other.
It's too grainy to tell, or that's fucking.
Actually, can you rewind it one more time? Like, actually, look how grainy it is. Why? It looks like it's recorded with a different camera.
Maybe it was like in post.
Like, look at this scene to the next scene.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I do think it's the graininess ultimately, but it does look like a CGI marker.
It's like they couldn't get a camera lens that focused in well enough for that.
Yeah. This movie in itself, like the way that it's shot is like relatively grainy. Like, it's clearly like very low budget.
So obviously, she's gonna go to sleep that night, and then I think it's the next day, right? She gets she wakes up to like 52 text messages. I know
50.
what you 50.
Yeah.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, that's correct, Shane.
I think I said 52 because 52 calendar.
Yeah.
In the weeks and the month, the years. They don't stop coming, and they still come in, beg to the round, and they hit the ground running.
You're good.
That's the
What
lyrics,
is-
right? Of Smash
what
Mouth.
the fuck is going on right now?
Tell you what, that kind of talk makes me want to rape, murder.
And that's Brian's Vince McMahon impersonation.
Oh my god.
2003 promo he did with Paul Heyman in the backstage.
Look it up.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Yeah, so she's scared about all these messages, and she brings it to the attention of Zoe, who they haven't talked in like the year, right? Because Zoe's kind of pissed at her.
This is literally nuts. I love how like they haven't seen each other in a year, and it's just like we're no longer friends.
Yeah.
Like, it's only 1 year. I know it's a long time, but like, I feel like that's not crazy.
I think it's the idea, though, that like Zoe had kept sending her like
messages,
flyers and be like, "Hey, can you come check out my band? Hey, I might be on American Idol. Can you come check out my band?" And she didn't respond at all. And now she comes here on the day of her daughter's wedding asking for a favor.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but like at the same time, like, what if those letters or those flyers were CGI'd?
Or what if they got lost in the mail?
Yeah, what if they
Anything's
don't-
possible.
Yeah.
The mail's terrible these
They don't
days.
guarantee anything.
Especially in 06.
Yeah, mail was actually, to be fair, probably better.
The great crisis mail of 06. You don't remember that?
Why? I don't. That was a thing?
Look at the shot. Look at the shot. Great shot.
God, this movie fucking sucks.
Oh,
All right, so
that's
anyway,
so bullshit,
Zoe's
dude.
gonna be like, "Oh, all right, well, this seems plausible. Let's go talk to your ex-boyfriend or some bullshit." And they go and they talk to him, and he's like, "I don't buy it. It sounds fishy. It was probably Roger. Roger's crazy."
They do blame it on Roger because Roger's having a hard time.
Yeah. Now, do they go talk to Roger first, or does Colby get the fucking "I know what you did last summer" in water on the pavement happen first?
We need to talk about that scene.
That is actually the most impossible thing in a movie with a zombie in a fisherman slicker.
They talked to the other guy first, not Colby.
They talk to Roger first?
Yeah, Roger.
Okay.
Roger's living in a fucking shop.
Yeah, Roger just lives in a shop.
He's on hard times right now.
He's an alcoholic. He's really struggling. He was supposed to go away to college, but instead went away to a shop.
Is he working the shop with the lifts? Is that shop?
No,
Or
he's in like a lift shop, but the one that fixes the lifts. He's not in
Yeah,
the
he's
actual.
repairing
There's so
lifts.
many shops in this fucking movie.
This movie is shops. Some would call it a little shops of horror.
Oh my God, that's a move you just.
That
did
was
there.
so crazy. I actually farted when you said that.
I think it's the THC.
Do you think that's all there is in this part of the Rado? Just shops?
Yeah, it's just what.
I don't think that he's working in a shop. I think that's literally the lifts. The ski lifts.
No, but it's the shop aspect of the ski lifts
Is
is what
that
we're
what-
saying.
Oh, so you
like,
mean
it's
the
not the ski
welding?
lift that goes down. It's the shop that fixes them.
Okay.
Isn't bro literally, he's living in there, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
And
Yeah.
like fucking Zoe, she lives in like the garage her band practices.
she's
in.
living. She's that hippie
Are
life.
these people all homeless?
So that's what I've that's what I'm
They're-
saying. These
they're fucking-
19-year-old kids don't have fucking parents.
They're vandals.
They're dumb and poor.
Because
Yeah, they are.
they are dumb and poor, but they're supposed to be 19, right? Like they're just graduating high school, going away to
19,
college.
dumb and poor, and it makes sense because they literally have no parents.
It's true.
They're parentless poors.
Yes. So yeah, Roger says it wasn't me. Yada yada yada.
He's
Then
like,
they
check
go.
out this fire, bro.
The fire is the most real thing in the movie.
He's like, you come here with this bullshit. Here, see my blowtorch.
Well, how about the part where like fucking Kobe eventually is gonna question Lance and be like, "I know you did it, Lance," and Lance is just gonna rev a chainsaw at
Yeah,
him.
he's just like, whoa.
Like he's Leatherface. It's crazy.
Gunnar Hansen, 74.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna say something.
I was, and then you kept like being like your little interjections of
I do that.
Oh, you're
even
so.
when you're off the THC, you do that.
Interrupt you?
Drives me insane,
Interrupting you?
and it makes me want to beat Matt's face in.
You should have done that months ago.
When he took that little vacation, I was on the edge of murder.
Well, yeah, because you control your urges by beating Matt off screen.
Yeah, like if I had a brick during that episode, I would have just pucked. What does that mean?
See, you're
Chuck. That's what I was.
You're
gonna
so
say. Just gonna
stupid. It
chuck
hurts
at
my
him.
feelings.
Yeah, I am smooth brained.
You did say that like an episode or two ago now.
I like how they say
knows?
they do this thing where like they're harboring what they believe is like a very, very criminal secret. And they're like, let's all say it so we don't expose each other. And they all say it and they make it like it's a pact and it like holds very strong weight. However, you find out they all were leaking it. Like,
yeah.
It seemed like everybody was leaking it. Like they were telling, like the guy Lance found out about
That's
it.
the thing. Everyone fucking knew.
Yeah, like everybody leaked the secret.
And it's such a small town. You know, word gets around, kind of like you get around with your boys.
Shane gets
We
around with the
established
boys.
that he smells and he's dumb, but he's also kind of gay.
Oh, no, Shane, yeah, super gay. Love him, but yeah.
Anyway.
Now, if us four in this room were to make a pact like they did, how would we do it? Are we cutting like our fingers to bleed together? Are we touching dicks? Are we?
Were you in the
sucking
fourth
dick?
time?
We
Tips
probably,
touch?
if Stephen King was writing the book, we would all touch tips and then just wiggle a little.
We would be sniff. we all.
But that's only if Stephen King was writing the book.
And I was
love a good
we'd be
wiggle.
sniffing lines off each other's boners.
Yeah, I think blood would have to be involved too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the logical thing. But if Stephen King was writing it, we would have blood dicks that wiggle.
Yeah. I love this guy just randomly appears where they're in this mid-sized SUV. He's like, hey, girls, it's been a while. Fourth's coming up.
He's like, "You're looking good at 19."
It's like, you remember my son PJ, right? He died on the year.
He died 362 days ago.
It's be a real shame if I start sending text messages.
He was like,
he's
I
such
was.
a fucking red herring. I knew the whole time.
The
it was
whole
him.
movie's a red herring because the killer's a demon.
He's like, I was 19 once. Now I have 19 dimples.
This guy wants to be Ray Weiss so bad.
Laura.
It's like 19.
Laura.
Man's about to hunt the Jeeper Creeper.
God.
That's a fucking good movie.
I know. All right, so let's talk. So then they go to Kobe. We already talked about it. They tell him at the pool.
We need to
It
talk
doesn't-
about this scene.
We get because you want to talk about the writing on the pool floor, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about it.
This is potentially the craziest thing I've seen in a movie ever.
Is she hot though? I think so.
She's trying to be Lara Croft, so
Hot.
Mixed with like a rocker chick.
Well, yeah.
Rock on, dude.
I love this. Like he has to whistle to the other lifeguard to let him know he's taking a quick 5.
Okay, so his lifeguard coworker, right, is like they pan back to him.
He's got, like,
talking to
14
like
chicks.
he's talking to like a bunch of 19-year-olds, right? So even if he was mid fuck with all the girls he's talking to, he would see in his peripheral somebody writing on the ground.
No, see,
I
this
know what you did last
See,
summer.
that makes sense if the killer was one of the characters, but the killer is the fisherman slicker demon, and that just appeared there by
So it
itself.
appeared out of nowhere.
Yes.
But can we honestly talk about the writing though? Seriously, I'm gonna fast forward to it really quick.
Oh, he's got his shirt off though.
We'll see it again.
Whoa,
Wow, you're right. That guy was hovered by 19-year-olds.
Shane, would you agree that that's like a solid age for you?
Like me? Yeah, I was great at 19.
No. Like what you're into.
No.
Oh.
You fucking weirdo.
Were you great at 19?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Shane was very fast at one point.
Yeah, it's
he
true.
was super aerodynamic.
I was also fit at 19.
Yeah, you had the high school body. We all had the body.
No, I was actually working out at 19.
I remember you back in like middle school. You had like a 6-pack going.
Well, yeah, that was just middle school 6-pack. Those just come naturally.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
true.
I really think
That's true.
we do need to
What
talk.
That
the
is
fuck is
perfect-
that?
perfect
What the
writing.
fuck is that
w-
shit?
We actually, when you guys say like this is perfect writing, like what do you think they wrote that on?
Well, that's definitely just CGI'd onto the
No,
thing, right?
I'm saying like if someone was actually supposed to write this,
Oh,
is that water?
yeah, it's water.
How does
It's-
somebody write with water?
Well, so
Steam. You go like literally, you know, like how.
Oh, the portable steam.
But like, it's not a hot tub.
no.
They're at a
So like
pool.
if you had like concrete like that and you had water, it would make a mark. The idea, I'm not defending it. I'm saying this is how stupid it is.
Don't defend it.
It's their idea is like if you perfectly took the water and moved it onto the pavement, you could write like that.
You'd have to do it with some kind of like mini hose. There'd be no way to do it that accurately.
Without any splashes.
You're writing water. There's literally no drip.
Right, that's
It's
the thing. There'd
perfectly
be
written.
drip
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's true.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's stupid, but it's a demon.
It is. It's not.
Also, it doesn't sound like we've talked about this movie much, but we've actually hit every scene for you those listening, and this movie's already 40 minutes in.
Yeah, we're hitting. We're pretty much cruising, but
But
yeah.
but I'm saying it doesn't seem like we've hit many points, but that's actually every point in the movie. We haven't skipped anything. That's how much of a nothing burger half of this movie is. It's literally nonsense. It's bad dialogue from bad characters by a bad director.
Honestly, it's fucking fabulous.
I love it. So yeah, they go back to the camera girl's
Amber.
house, Amber girl's house, and she's got like her photos ripped up and shit.
And it says like I know what you did or something like that.
Soon,
Yeah.
but you're close.
So Amber then is going to go on a mountain biking ride.
By herself.
Her tire pops. She has to seek refuge at a ski lift, which is off season. But then the guy working there lets her ride the ski lift, which I feel like is a lawsuit if anything goes wrong.
Probably.
There's a storm coming, Shane.
Her ski lift stops and she gets attacked by the fisherman slicker.
Midair.
Midair.
Think about that.
Midair.
And you see this look at how quick this cloud is moving in. This shit is like this is Olympic type marathon running here. Whenever my fucking TV loads here, check out that cloud movement. That shit was nuts, bro. It's coming. Sorry, give it a second.
It's like a holy shit! Wow, I totally missed that while watching. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, nah, it's a Colorado cloud. They move fast.
They
Is that a cumulus?
good
Yeah,
clouds
that-
there.
That's one of them nimbuses.
Oh,
You know, cloud law. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a really good
it
one.
Was.
That's for making fun of me before. You deserve that.
What did I say?
Call me a big dumb idiot brain.
Yeah, I also called you gay too. My bad. My bad.
Being rude.
My bad.
So rude. Okay, so obviously she reports this to the police, and the police are like, so you're telling me a fisherman was in Colorado and floating? We ain't buying it.
And there's ski lifts. Where do you
Off
live?
season ski lifts.
Where do you live, dude?
Yeah. So that happens. So then they're all going to confront Lance. That Lance has been doing this, and that's when Lance is like, "No, I haven't."
I actually knew about it the whole time. Here's my
Yeah.
chainsaw.
Literally, yeah.
All right, let's get into the meat and bones of the murder. I want to talk
That's the thing.
murder.
There's no murder in this movie until like 45, 50 minutes into the movie.
Murder. Yeah, this guy.
So here we go. So Russell, right? Russell, RJ, Sebastian, Roger. That's it.
Close. We
Roger.
were really close with Sebastian.
So Roger is going to like want to kill himself,
I hate the editing in this scene.
This scene is
fucking
brutal.
and
hate it.
he's gonna kill himself with the hook, but the fisherman stops him from killing himself, so he can kill him and frame it that he killed himself. Right?
Yep, that is the theme.
Also, did he retrieve this hook from the water they threw it in earlier in the movie? Or
If he did, that's nuts. But I was thinking the same
I
thing.
think it is. Also, fun fact. Not fun fact. Did you see how ridiculous his suicide note was?
what did
Oh,
it
it's
say?
crazy.
It just says like, "I'm
Couldn't take the secret anymore or
Yeah.
something.
Goodbye." That was it. The worst suicide note ever written.
So on the little box that he took it out of, it says Bahamas on it,
Hamas?
which is from the second movie.
Oh.
So I'm wondering, like, I was wondering maybe there was some sort of relation.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think?
No,
You would think.
No. There is. He's actually right. When they talk, he says, "I bought the hook off a website online." They say it's the actual hook from the
Oh, from
killings.
the in Bahamas.
So if it was the box from the Bahamas, that's where the last movie took place.
Yeah.
Wow.
well,
They fucking tried.
They do try in the beginning because they do mention that the lore of the fisherman.
Yeah.
It's like they don't mention exactly the people, but they mention how it was like the areas where there was killing. It just like that was where the legend died. It didn't go into specifics. It didn't mention that it was like a begrudged parent over the killing of like his kid or anything like that. They kind of just like completely revamped the story. And it's still PG-13, so you're never going to see any gruesome kills.
No. So going back, Roger gets killed by the fisherman. He cuts his throat. He frames it that it's a suicide. So they all think it's over. Or at least Kobe thinks it's over. He's like, it was Roger. He killed himself. He couldn't handle it. He was crazy. It's Roger.
Happy 4th of July.
Julie. And then they don't all buy it because then Lance is going to confront Amber and he's like, yo, tell your boyfriend he's a fucking dick for carving up my bike.
He's actually not my boyfriend.
Yeah. And then so they automatically have a romance.
Yeah, they tongue each other
and-
later.
They do, right? Yeah, just fucking tongues slapping or whatever the kids call it. And then like, yeah, it just develops into them being like, all right, it's the sheriff now.
Yeah.
Well, there's two sheriffs.
Okay,
that it
so
could
there's
be.
the main sheriff, and then there's the deputy sheriff
He's got the fucking hots
for
dude.
Amber. He's like, if you remember anything, you wanted to tell me, you remember what call away. That's all I heard every time that doofus talked. Was
Oh.
that?
I think that's the vibe that you're getting from him. He's just smitten. Yeah, he's smitten.
He's
But
literally third in line.
He's off. He's definitely a little off.
He actually might be fourth in line. I might put the old sheriff ahead of him.
Wait, to get with.
Amber.
Oh,
I'd probably put Zoe ahead of him.
Oh my god.
definitely.
I can't wait to see this chainsaw scene from Lance. This shit is wild.
Yeah, like we said, they confront Lance first, and then Lance just threatens with a chainsaw. It ain't it. But basically what's going to happen now is Lance...
Oh, this is what happened. PJ told him. Not
Yes,
anybody.
PJ told
PJ was
Lance
the one that
beforehand.
told Lance. So it's not like someone like revealed
Look
it.
at that swing.
Yeah. So yeah, PJ was the one who told
But he
me.
conveniently brings it up to them now. Like he doesn't bring it up to them when the death occurs.
over the course of a
It
year.
just like conveniently comes now when he talks to them, and he has his pods in it. He's Gunnar Hansening all over them in Colorado.
Yeah. So, like I said, now it's like the dream team of Amber and Lance working together, and they come up with this plan that they're all going to get out of town. And then the moment before they're supposed to get out of town, Zoe's like, "Oh my God, Ryan Seacrest is coming to my show, and this is my chance to get on American Idol or
There's
some
gonna be
shit
tons
like
of
that."
There's gonna be tons of agents there, and they're all from, of course, Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
The Mecca.
So she now, instead of just leaving and escaping this curse, risks her life to play with her shitty band that's not even that good.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Did you listen to
Did you hear
to
that
this
song
part?
that they played, like From the Depths or whatever?
Terrible.
That shit was slapping.
Yeah.
I think you should watch it again. She
Well-
was definitely really singing in that scene.
Yeah, she was rocking out so hard.
Oh God.
That was my reaction to that.
Take it easy on yourself, kid.
I think I have a new red name. Really went hard there. I actually wanted to pick up in the mic.
So
for
Kobe
effect.
does a little swimming.
He does.
A little midnight swimming. He's practicing.
That's how he stays tight.
Thing is, he's gonna get slicked right on his leg. He's gonna get hooked.
In the ankle.
It's right in the ankle.
It's really bad.
That's it though. He doesn't get killed or anything.
No, he just gets slicked a little.
That was just like a warning slick, you know?
Because if there's one thing I know about the fisherman slicker, he does warning slicks.
Couple of warning slicks. He goes, Lance, is this your uncle? He goes, I promise you it's not my uncle. He goes, it's your uncle. He likes 19-year-old girls and it's 19 dimples. It's him.
He's also Ray Weiss. So, yeah.
And his son's dead.
Let's all just fucking go to Zoe's concert.
Oh, we're going to go to Zoe's concert?
Yeah, let's go to Zoe's concert.
Bro, that shit is so sick, dude.
I fucking love how they make a point to talk about how like the fucking carnival, the annual carnival is canceled because of the events of last year.
But they have this giant
Instead,
ass.
they have a new giant party.
Yes. It's so fucking dumb. But like, all right, so you guys give me your best From the Depths impersonation. Go.
From what's that?
Isn't that the name of the song or whatever?
I think it goes something like, digga, 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 digga.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm kidding. It sounded way worse. Me and Brian were really good right there.
Yeah. So she does her performance. I guess she kills it. But let's just say she kills it a little too hard.
Oh my God. What, you think that the guy is going to chase her and like kill her and throw her over a balcony?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because she performed so well that he killed her?
Yeah, because if there's one thing I know about people's number one fans, they always want to kill.
That's what
That was the message.
Paparazzi, that song, that's what it's all about.
You're
I'm
my
your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Papa Shango.
That's one of the best pop songs ever written.
It is a great song.
It really
Fucking
is.
great song.
It's not the best. That's TikTok by Kesha.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
yep,
song's
yep, yep.
that song's
Except
actually
for that
fire.
one P. Diddy line that she dropped. That didn't age
Wake up
too
in the
well.
morning feeling like P. Diddy, so she must have been feeling real
She
good.
apparently is going to change it. Apparently.
No.
Can't change that.
I actually think it fits, because if you're waking up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, yo, what up, girl? I mean, I think that tells you a good story.
It says like waking up, feel like it says like fuck P Diddy or some shit like that.
No,
fuck P.
no, don't do that. You can say that all you want to, but like you're gonna change the art. Like that's the greatest song of all time. I don't want to
Great
change.
pop song of all time.
Yeah.
Shane, you don't like how Zoe wanted to chase her dreams. There's agents there from fucking L.A.
Yeah, but there's literally
How else is she going to make it out of a small town
there
in
is
Colorado?
literally a killer. Like
If there's a killer on the loose and you're going to opt to perform a show during that time,
It was
sacrificing
one
your
song.
potential life
was one
for the song. I mean, this is classic Zoe 101.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
he's been sitting on that one all
I've
day.
been sitting on it for quite a while.
I feel like we should passion bump that because that made me feel good.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Passion. But
Fuck yeah, dude.
passion bump. Passion bump. Passion bump.
My knee.
Because like, there's certainly no real passion in this movie.
No passion.
They could have used a good passion.
It really could.
In movies that had really just good sexual punch ups, it's got nothing
Like-
but a bunch of red knees.
Like old man, like old man sheriff. He should have been fucking.
So let's talk about after Zoe gets killed. Colby is now going to be the next one to get attacked by the fisherman. He's going to hide in a freezer, look through the glass, and get his fucking neck grabbed with a hook and pulled through the glass.
Why was he in the kitchen?
It's probably the best kill of the movie, though.
It is.
Because he found apparently a connection to get a hidden stash of alcohol.
All right, he was drinking.
He was literally drinking behind the thing the whole time.
It's just such a stupid. Like, I feel like even drunk, I'd be like, I probably shouldn't be alone because there's a killer after me.
He does stab the Schlicker, but you won't find out to the end of the movie that Schlicker skin is basically as fucking dead as lettuce.
Yeah. It's just, it's so stupid.
It's a dead head.
What is this? 31? Deadhead. Sex head. Doom head.
Witch bitch.
That's a different.
As a different
Witch
movie.
bitch.
My bad.
So after Colby gets brutally murdered, we're left with like three characters.
There's 4.
It's Amber. It's
Sheriff 1, Sheriff 2.
You're right. I forgot Sheriff 2. Red Herring 1 and 2. So Amber and then Lance are going to be like, oh, maybe it is the sheriff. And then literally, they don't even give you a second to process that it could be the sheriff because he gets unceremoniously killed in that scene.
Yeah, and you're just like,
There goes the red herring.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, now I absolutely know it has to be the deputy because there's literally nobody else unless it is Lance, maybe.
Yeah. So they run outside for help, and the second deputy is there. And he's like, you're covered in blood. What happened? And then they tell him the story, and he's like, oh, yeah, I know. Roger told me like 6 years ago.
Yeah, I know. He's just like, I get it. But the other thing is, there's like, he originally found them with a dead guy and a note in her hand. Like, I don't know.
So anyway,
It's kind of nuts.
like right there when he says he knew, I'm like, okay, he is the killer.
Yes.
And then you don't have time to process that thought again because instantly the guy is behind him.
Better or worse if he is the killer?
Better. Actually better.
As bad as it would be, it's probably better. I feel like anything but the route they went.
Obviously, it's better.
As predictable as it was, is just sometimes predictable is good.
Yeah, I mean, like, You're Next, we reviewed that. That was predictable as shit.
But we all gave it a really high rating.
Yeah, but it's a good movie.
This movie wouldn't be a good movie, but I'll tell you what, I probably would have gave it an extra point just for the ending not ruining my life.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the killer behind the sheriff shotguns it twice and it keeps moving, and then the hat falls off, and then it doesn't even look like Ben Willis.
No.
It's just a demon.
So the idea is that it's supposed to be Ben's, like, supernatural being.
Yes, and that's what's so dumb, because if there's one thing I appreciated,
Hyper fueled by revenge and hatred.
but that's the thing. I was like, if there's one thing I appreciated, like the first movie took the revenge route from the guy who was hit. And the second movie, they didn't make him supernatural. He just didn't actually die and was still alive and working with his son. I'm like, okay, I respect that. And then out of nowhere, when the first two movies have clearly established Ben Willis does not have supernatural powers.
Yeah.
I wish he was Ben Wallace.
It would have made more sense
Imagine
if
that.
it was Ben.
4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Ben Wallace.
I can see him.
05 NBA title.
Yeah. Dude's in the Hall of Fame. Come on.
Yeah, it would make more sense than this.
Was that
Also-
04 or 05?
04. They beat
04?
the Lakers.
That was a
yeah.
good team.
Really good team.
But so this I call them a troglodyte. Do you like that word?
Yeah, we're
So
fucking
he-
awesome.
Well,
Does
look up
he-
troglodyte.
What does troglodyte mean?
I actually always wanted to know what it meant. So I'm happy that you're going to look it up.
So he just travels the country, like finding teenagers with secrets and like raining hell down on them.
I love that was the rumor in the beginning. He's like, he just goes around killing teenagers.
I think the idea is if you write your secret on paper, you summon the fisherman slicker.
Because like, dude, Maine is not close to fucking Colorado.
It's also landlocked with no fishing like docks.
Yeah, this whole thing doesn't make sense. Except he's a troglodyte.
Where's Johnny Galecki when you need him?
I know, right? He's dead in the ice pit.
Yeah.
So
the ice room.
troglodyte is a hermit or a person who is regarded as being deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned.
That's fine for me. We'll call him a
Yeah,
troglodyte.
he's a troglodyte.
Yeah.
Or we
Why
could-
is that word used for that, like, meaning? I feel
don't
like
Who came up with that shit?
doesn't troglodyte sound like a fucking dinosaur?
Or like a
Or
period of time.
A prehistoric man of some sort?
Like, we're talking
I
like
did see something
BC.
about a caveman, so it could be.
That's where it came from.
Like I always thought like troglodyte was like some kind of prehistoric Neanderthal.
I thought it was a form of truffle.
Let me get a piece of the
So
frog.
AI says that it means cave dweller,
As a hermit, like a
elusive
recluse.
habits,
Yeah, a couple of
and stupid
trogos.
person.
A stupid person. Oh, Shane Troglodyte Smith.
Oh my god.
That's next episode. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so they run away. They do the whole let's hide in a garage. This is a thing I also hate. I'm ranting this episode. So what?
Get
when
over
you're
it.
clearly now dealing with a ghost, walking in and like making sure the door is locked when it's established this thing TPs everywhere.
Yes.
Teleport if you haven't played League of Legends.
It's very troglodyte of you.
It's so
Such a
stupid.
troglodyte. And then it's established that he is literally inkillable or inhurtable.
Yes.
Unless it's with
The
actual hook.
yes, the hook from the original. So
Which
that's
is-
what makes me think this is supposed to be Ben Willis.
I actually like that part of this. It's the only part I like of this.
They could only be hurt by his own hook.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
bullets,
like it.
no. Knives, no.
It's like a vampire. We can only kill them by staking them through the heart with their own cane.
Own cane.
With
Yeah.
a garlic cane.
If you were to go to Olive Garden and take one of their breadsticks, could you kill a vampire?
100%.
Like if you stabbed it through the heart?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
also
they're
the-
both sharp and garlicky.
Yeah.
The breadsticks are sharp?
They have those like pointy ends.
It's not a Rita spoon.
This
No,
is
those
just
things are
horribly
light,
shot.
light and
Are
fluffy.
you guys like watching this again?
Oh
This
yeah,
is
I don't want
awful.
to because it's hurting my head.
But yeah, then they get him in the shoe and he's like gushing blood.
I actually
from
love
that.
the way he walks across those two beams. It's very troglodyte of him.
You really fixate on words. This is schlocky point two.
You guys see this 1-2 drug step?
Nothing will ever beat schlocky.
Well, it's probably the hardest I've heard both of you laugh at the same time.
It's the best moment of the B show history. Nothing's even close to it.
It's true.
Schlocky. Yeah, so they eventually chase him to the outside. There's a snow blower murder machine or whatever that thing is. And eventually they just like hook him and then they throw him in it and he blood disintegrates everywhere. But it's like black blood.
But snow machines don't hurt him.
Well, yeah. So I don't know if you guys wanted to say anything about that part.
I just want to see
that's
this
really it.
this part again. I want to see this. I'm really big on skies in this movie, and I was like watching the sky. Like check the scene out. Whoa, whoa.
What is the
Oh,
moon?
shit, whoa. You see this movement? This is like crazy. Like how is this being shot? How are they doing this? This is fucking crazy. Bro, number one, just like watch the sky again. Just like analyze the sky. Bang, woof.
Watching the moon pinball back.
Look at him. It's just like, did you see him shift?
Honestly, it's so poorly filmed. It's so bad.
I have a fact on the filming.
And the lateral movement?
Did Michael J. Fox record it?
Oh, jeez.
Apparently,
That was crazy.
director Sylvan White was brought in as a last-minute replacement after a previous director was fired, and thus had to cast the film, prep the locations, and devise a shooting schedule within just 2 weeks.
Who fires the director?
Yeah.
Who shoots
Maybe.
this movie in 2 weeks and think it's gonna be good?
He was dipping into the 19-year-old company Inc.
Would you stop?
Oh.
You need to be stopped.
Which would explain
You're a
why
menace to
this movie is so
society.
bad.
Yeah, that definitely didn't help the cause.
No. No. No.
No, this is nuts,
No?
dude.
Okay. I
This
wasn't
is-
sure if you, after like the fourth time you said it.
I might have stroked out
Yeah, I
from
think
this
so.
movie.
Maybe you were with the Michael J. Fox of this.
Oh, wait, they do it again, dude. Did you see that?
Another Sky movement.
Yeah.
We are analyzing the Sky movie.
I'm sorry. This is just
It's
magnificent.
really fascinating.
No, I just need the people who listen on Spotify to know what exactly we're
Yeah,
analyzing.
so she hooks him right in the head.
right in the dome.
Yeah.
Hunted.
Yo, what is with that sky?
It's crazy. I wonder if the Colorado sky is actually like that.
It shifts like crazy. The secret dies with you.
She pushes him into the snowblower.
And now it works because he's been hooked.
Yes.
Or does it?
No. So we're going to cut to, first of all, okay. Before we actually cut to the very end, how the fuck do either of these two get away with this? There is 2 dead sheriffs. There's 2 other dead people, and they're going to say they pushed a demon into the...
Not a demon, a troglodyte.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how do they not get
Get
pinned
it
for
right,
the
you
murder?
troglodyte.
But how do they not get pinned for the murder? How did not happen? How did not happen?
Did you not watch this scene?
With,
That's Detective Trog, right?
That's Detective Barry Melrose on the case.
No. But this is look. I know they say they like it was some crazy guy. He was some nobody. But were the police not going to analyze the blood and try to figure out who it is?
You ever seen somebody take notes like that? That's Barry for you.
This guy's just writing down Sidney Crosby's career stats in a notepad.
Oh my God! Kill me.
He's like, in like 14 years, Connor McDavid's going to be drafted. He's like, bank on it. He's not Barry. Bank on it, Barry.
Oh my God!
That's totally Tron.
That's so Trog of him.
So this movie ends. Right?
Ending scene, we're there.
We're going to L.A.
Amber
We've made
is
it.
driving to LA because everyone wants to go there. She's driving through Nevada. She gets a flat tire. Brian, you're gonna want to watch it because I'm pretty sure there's some sky movement.
She's in the
Actually,
mid-sized
there's
SUV.
rapid clouds, I think, in the scene. I think this one has rapid clouds.
That tire is fucked.
So I'm just going to describe how the end goes to get us to the we'll end by talking about the clouds. But
Well,
I will
Amber-
say this. Amber gets out. She calls Lance. She says, hey, it's going to take me a little longer. My tire's flat. He's like, do you have a spare? She has a Jeep. So yes. Then you think she's going to fix the tire. Sky. But then the killer's directly behind her.
Of course.
Okay, so
Like,
she
crazy.
was on the phone, right?
Right?
Do you think Amber heard Lance?
Terrific.
Have you been sitting on that one all day?
He beat me to the punchline.
Yeah. For
I've been trying to. You got me.
Sky, we got Sky. About 20 minutes, I was like, Amber heard. That was a big story like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
something like
shit
that.
was everywhere. Johnny Depp,
Big thing.
he aged horribly. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
older.
wait. I think we're about to get the Sky.
Does the sky signify like that he's in the realm?
Why did I
Is
think
he
she
the
looks
sky?
up in the mountain and I thought the sky changed? Maybe it doesn't. I
Where
guess
does
it doesn't. It
where
just
does
cuts.
he come from?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would think he would appear on like a dock or what are they called? A wharf or something like that.
Matt, fact check Wharf.
It's WHARF.
I'm pretty
Shane's
sure
got
it's
a
just
pretty
word for a doc, could be
big
wrong.
dictionary.
You can spell wharf COCK?
CKY.
So, okay. While Matt's looking that up, my review of this movie, if you couldn't tell by the attitude of me and everyone else here, this is maybe one of the worst sequel September movies. I won't say the worst, but yeah, there's acting bad. One actor makes me want to off myself. Directing bad, writing bad.
We established
cinematography
though,
atrocious.
the director
Music
came
atrocious.
in very late in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Give him a break.
I had this movie at a number. I'm gonna lower it.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna say this movie is a 2 out of 10,
So you had it as a 3 and
and
you
I'm
lowered it
gonna
to-
bump it down to a 2.
I'm
bumping
going to
it
go
down
the
to a 2.
complete opposite. I'm bumping my shit up after talking about it because this movie's got a lot of stuff going. Skies, shifting skies, troglodytes.
That word's not used in the movie. Like, ever. The word's actually not in the movie.
Book it, Barry Melrose.
He's got him. He's got him. Like, what are you gonna say? It's got.
It's got a really tight band. The band was great. The song was great. Me and Bri did a rendition earlier. It was good too.
Very good.
Photography, I love that shit.
It's also not broken. It's Brokenridge, not Breckenridge. Brokenridge.
I didn't know that.
Is that a real town, Matt? Fact check Breckenridge.
All right. Well, what's your number, boss?
The editing's fantastic. I'm gonna go like a really hard 6. I think this is the best of the trilogy.
Nice.
There's a reason why they took 8 years to make this one. It's because they put so much time and love into it.
It's very tender. It's got a lot. It's got a good truck.
It's like when the restaurant's like, "Yo, we made your food with love, so it tastes better."
Yeah.
And you know that's bullshit.
Well, yeah, some of the items on the Goop store are made out of love. It says so on the packaging.
Goop?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Would you rather? Pussy queef from Gwyneth Paltrow or Belle Delphine's bathwater?
Oh my God.
$100
Delphine's lit.
$100 for each.
I'm taking the bathwater.
For $100.
Well, I just have to take the bathwater. I don't have to do anything
No,
with
you
it.
had to drink it too.
No. But then I'm going to take the pussy queef because you don't do anything with that. It's just
You had to lick the candle of the queef.
Ew. Well, no, it's a candle. Probably just tastes like wax. So you're actually giving this a 6 before we move on to Brian, who hopefully has a real review?
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
I
two,
would-
6.
To answer my own question, I would buy Belle Delphine's bathwater.
Okay, I love that.
Because she's lit.
She's kind of lit.
She's also a good businesswoman.
Yep.
And I would fuck her.
Okay. That's fair. I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. I'll be honest, I did enjoy the flick. It was a tight program. Good program. It was definitely not boring.
No, it wasn't.
I was entertained. I do agree. The acting is much to be desired. The film is full of troglodyte, but I love it. But yeah, like the acting, it's a goal. You're right. Like the acting sucks, sure, but the band is great. She's clearly driving a truck. You got the fisherman slicker. He's back. He's like this Nosferatu trog, and it's a rocking flick and a great ending to a series. And I give it a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
Man, how is this movie lower than a 6 with the amount of poor 19-year-olds in it?
That it's also crazy. These 19-year-olds are all like 25.
Have you seen a movie with more troglodytes, more teenagers, more suicide notes in your life, bro? More
No.
trucks,
No.
Skies? Look at the
There's
skies.
so many.
shifting lateral
Before
movement.
you get into it, I'll just do your fact checks. 'Cause
Yes.
You sent me on like 3.
Okay.
A wharf is a structure on the shore of a harbor or a bank or river or canal where ships may dock or load and unload cargo.
Okay.
Cool. I thought you made that word up.
Next one.
And Breckenridge is confirmed a place. It
Let's-
says-
No. We know Breckenridge, Brokenridge.
Broken Ridge, Colorado.
no.
No?
That's
We
not
should
a
go
thing.
there.
Breckenridge. It says
I would go to
Breck.
Breckenridge.
Yeah, that's a big city.
Breck.com.
Big city. I have another question. What is a bluff? That's a bluff. BLUFF. Not like I'm bluffing you, as in like you're playing cards and you're bluffing. I'm talking about like no. This is like fisherman's bluff. This is like broke back bluff.
Continue with what you're saying. I'll look it up.
While he's looking that up, my vote for the Necronomicon.
Colby.
Yeah.
Kobe.
It has to be. Clearly, the fisherman slicker is not dead.
No. Oh, actually, no. It's not Kobe.
What?
No, my vote for best death actually is Sheriff 2, where he gets impaled on the
On the thing and
on the
hoisted.
forklift. I actually think it's a really good kill.
Got it.
You guys can still both go Kobe.
Oh, I'm going.
I am.
I'm going Kobe as well.
Yeah, what you
I thought it
said
was-
had zero impact on my decision.
Okay.
Kobe. Some say this was the second choice, but I'm here to honor you anyway. You are.
Someone's clearly drinking the Uncle Arnie's.
I'm just saying he's not my favorite person. You suck. You're a
Whoa.
terrible boyfriend. Just
Yes,
terrible boyfriend.
he was.
He was also a terrible friend. He accused his friend, who clearly was depressed and suicidal, being the killer, and then killed
True.
himself. And Kobe didn't seem to care.
No.
Kobe's just too busy caring about Kobe and caring about swimming.
No.
But he was a great lifeguard.
No.
Because he actually said, "Time out, Chief. I gotta go have a conversation. Can you look after these 19-year-olds for me?" And he did.
Yeah.
Taking
no.
5. He took a 5.
He did. So there you go. At least you were a good lifeguard because you're
No.
not a good person.
Yeah.
No.
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 All right, and that is the end of this episode of Sequel September. Next week, like I said, we will be doing
Where are we going?
3 from Hell.
Oh boy.
Wow. Where can you find that and watch that shit?
You could watch that on Freevee
Pluto TV. No.
or Freevee.
Is it Freevee?
It's both Pluto and Freevee.
But you gotta watch it on Freevee because Pluto will
sucks
kill your
ass.
soul.
It's also on Plex.
Plex.
I think it's Plex, Pluto, and Freevee, which I'll be honest, I was watching on Freevee and I'm like, I could really do without these 2.5-minute commercials every 20 minutes.
Freevee's-
100% agree.
Freevee's tough too.
Pluto's no better.
Pluto's the app sucks. I will be honest, like it's better when I watch it on my laptop, but when I watch it on my TV, it's hard.
Yeah. Some things are built for TV, some things are built for a laptop, some things just shouldn't be built at all, which is this movie, 3 from Hell. It should have stayed dead with The Devil's Rejects, but that is something I would definitely get into next week.
I'll give him credit for that. That was good. That was well done.
Thank you. So, with that said, we are the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week where we discuss, has Rob Zombie ever actually made a good movie?
Yeah, it's a great, legit actually, because Devil's Reject is certainly overrated. It's a fun watch. I just think we established last year that outside of 2 characters, it's not as, I don't know, it didn't hit like we thought it did back then.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the series. We've wrapped one up.
Yep.
We're just wrapping them up over here.
We're just, nice little bow. Never have to talk about this series ever
Nice
again.
little bone, nice little penis. www.thefinalpodcast.com for all of the content. We are really pushing the YouTube channel. Give it a
Almost to 200
subscribe.
subscribers.
Yeah, we'll have it. by
Actually,
then.
yeah, no, I just realized this episode's coming out
Well,
from
hopefully,
a while from when we're
hopefully.
recording it. It'll be
We're
there.
trying to push, and they're saying that if we ever get to 500, you're going to give the world a special treat.
I might start an OnlyFans.
Yep, he's gonna show his feet live on the pod.
For 500 subscribers, I'll do a feed episode.
That's gonna be, he's gonna do a full fetal. That's Shane Smith with the full fetal. We'll see you then for the full fetal at 500. Tell your friends.
You troglodytes.